Hey guys, and today I want to give 5 tips out for some young men to be able to get more women throughout your life. I'm really directing this toward young teens all the way up to the age of 18 and some important skills that I think you need to learn along the way. So, number one, I believe, is rejection. I think you need to become okay with rejection, and you are going to need to be able to face that from a young age all the way into your latter years. And it's very important. Rejection's a healthy part of a man's life. It's great for not only relationships with women, but with work, with pushing yourself drive. If you can learn to handle rejection at a young age, you are going to thrive later on in life. A lot of people don't ever get this down, and it's okay to be rejected. Um, Rejection can be difficult, but the more you face it, the easier it gets, and the more you are okay with failing. And through every success, there are hundreds of failures, and you just need to push, 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 and you will always get a better outcome than the person that quits along the way. Number two, confidence. All of these things play into each other. So the more you get rejected and the more you become okay with that, the more you will build confidence. Confidence is extremely important with women, extremely important. If you can't be a confident man within your own skin, um, women aren't going to want to be around you. I mean, with confidence comes that level of protection that women need to be able to feel around you to know that they're going to be safe. If you're not confident of yourself, how are you going to be confident enough to deal with any real serious situation? Um, Look around you when any fight or anything happens within society. Most of the time, everyone's pulling their phones out, and usually there's one or two guys that will step in, either break up the fight or end the situation. That is a different level of confidence, and I believe everyone should work to get there. It's extremely important. Confidence is one of the most important things. It's the difference between um, arrogant, and it's the difference between jealousy as well. Confidence is very important. Charisma. This is one that you can work on every day in daily life. Relationships are extremely important between multiple groups of people. You should always be able to maintain a healthy relationship with people, from acquaintances all the way to your best friends. If you can't maintain small relationships, even in the smallest factors of everyday life, everything is a network system. And you need to have those faculties built in and be prepared to use charisma to create those networks around yourself. And as you create stronger and better networks of great people around you, and just showing that you can be a people person around many people, women find that very attractive. They find that extremely attractive. If you can have large groups of people that are always comfortable around you and always having a good time around you, even when you're being quiet, charisma still holds its place. And having those healthy relationships is extremely important for young men nowadays. I know a lot of our stuff is online, but charisma still carries over into the online world. Make sure you're punctualizing everything to be as charismatic as possible. And don't be afraid to be funny, and let people accept your humor. There's all different types of humor in the world, all different types of memes. And as long as you're representing yourself to the fullest and in a positive way, that charisma will shine even in the online world. But those relationships are very, very important. Number four, boundaries. Boundaries are extremely important. You hear it being talked a lot about with women. Women should have their boundaries, be able to say no, be able to have healthy relationships around their boundaries, and a lot of women struggle with that. Men do too. Men don't know where the boundaries begin and end. And when you're talking to women, there can be a fine line between pushing too far, and there can also be a fine line with taking too much. If your boundaries are being crossed, that person is not for you, and that's okay, and you can do it in a healthy way. All of these skills build upon each other. Rejection, I think, being the some of the most important things that you need to learn from the bottom up. Rejection builds into confidence, confidence builds into charisma, charisma lets you create the boundaries that you have within those relationships, and boundaries are extremely important. Always have a good set of boundaries so that you are never being taken advantage of. It's okay to be a gentleman and to step into the role of a man and, pay for the things as a man. But as you are growing up through your teen years, build those boundaries of what things you do enjoy and what things you don't enjoy, and you will always be a happier person. And number 5, I think the most important thing out of all of them is experience. The only way you build all of these things is through experience. Experience is extremely important. If you have heard anyone talk, any great person talk, Mike Tyson, any great sports person, Tom Brady, LeBron James, everything that they have learned and all of the wisdom they have gained has come from the experience of the life they have lived. Do not take experience for granted. I could tell you all of these things, and you can sit there and be like, okay, if I get rejected once or twice, I should be able to build up enough confidence to be able to build up enough charisma to be able to build up healthy boundaries. No, this is a constant growth. The world is ever changing, and you must always be getting new experiences. Don't be afraid to get new experiences. Don't be afraid to learn something new every day. Don't get extremely stuck in your ways. These are extremely important things. So focus on these things. And guys, don't forget, everything comes with time. Everything comes with hard work. Everything comes with practice. And with practice, you too can get to where you want to get. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to build things up. I have a conversation in the works right now. I think I'm about to be able to have a pretty big conversation here soon. And then after that, I am talking to a doctor for a center of grief and trauma to get some awareness on some mental health for everybody. She sees a lot of different people, and she does some great work, and I think she's going to be getting on here. So have a great one. Hopefully I get to talk to some of you soon, and if you ever want to contact me, all of my links are in the description below. Hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.